I have realized what the secret of life is. And this is just my opinion, but I've really thought about this and I think I am right. The secret of life, and I'm not going to waste your time or anything like that. The secret of life to me is staying on top of things. And what do I mean by that? What do you mean by that, Jamie? Staying on top of things. Well, I mean just what that means. What does that make sense? What I mean is, let's just take some examples, and I'll show you what I mean, because I think I have really thought about this. Let's take, for example, mowing your lawn. Now, you mow your lawn right, and you make it look great, and you're keeping it going, you're keeping it looking great. But let's say you don't mow your lawn for a month. How is your lawn going to look? It's going to look long. It's going to look long. It's going to look horrible. Like, oh, does anyone mow your lawn? That's what life is. Staying on top of things and make sure things are done. If you mow your lawn once every week or once every 2 weeks, you're going to keep your lawn looking great. Let's take another example. Talking to your best friend or best friends. Let's say you talk to your friend every day. Okay, great. You guys are going to establish a great relationship. You're going to be talking, having fun, laughing, telling stories, becoming close, nurturing that friendship, right? Okay, let's say you don't talk to your best friend or best friends for a month. Let's take the month example again. What's that going to do? Well, it's going to make you miss your friends. It's going to make your friends miss you. You're not going to be as close. You're going to kind of drift apart. And we can even step that up to 2 months. But why would you do that anyway? But I'm just saying, for the sake of this example, you're going to lose some contact with your friends and you're really going to miss them. But if you call them often, every day or every other day, once a week, whatever you think is staying on top of things, right? You're going to nurture that friendship. You're going to keep nurturing the friendship. I have figured out what the secret to life is. Staying on top of things. Let's take another example. What can I take, for example? Okay, here's one that's kind of the reverse, but I think it still works the same way. Let's say you're drinking Pepsi, regular Pepsi with sugar. Of course, it's not good for you, but let's just say you have one in moderation. You have a Pepsi once a week. Let's just say twice a week, because that's what I do. Let's just take me, for example, with Pepsi. Soda. Pop, whatever you want to call it. I call it soda. Jamie, you shouldn't call it soda. I call it soda. I'm having 2 a week, 2 Pepsis a week. Yeah, it's not good for me, of course. I know that. But I try to make up for it with exercise and balancing it out with drinking water and coffee, stuff like that, tea. Okay, so I am staying on top of things by drinking it in moderation. But let's say I decide to drink one every day and I'm drinking 5 a day. And I do this for a month. Well, what are the consequences of that? I'm going to gain weight. That's way too much sugar that I'm taking in. I might develop diabetes, which is, nothing to mess around with because I know people that have it. By what I do is, of course, I said I really just drink 2 a week. I try to, sometimes 3. By doing that, I am staying on top of things. I'm staying on top of my health. I'm still indulging in drinking a sugar drink, the Pepsi, but I'm staying on top of it. I'm not letting myself go. I am not letting myself gain a lot of weight, even though it looks like I have gained some weight. But you gotta live, right? That's what I'm saying is, I shouldn't say that. I've actually lost, I was 203 at the doctor last time they weighed me. And earlier in the year, I was 209. So I guess I shouldn't say I've gained weight. I think with my beard, kind of makes me look like I have. But anyway, maybe it doesn't. That's not the point of this video. Stay on track, Jamie. The point is to tell you guys to stay on top of things in your life. Stay on top of things. Don't let things go for too long. It could be what I've already described as examples. It can be trying to eat healthy, not indulging too much in foods that aren't good for you, sugar drinks, you know, eating Doritos or whatever, what have you. Staying on top of your life. And in closing, because my camera's about to, I run out of memory. In closing, I did get cut off to finish this video. I was trying to say that stay on top of things in your life. Don't let things go for too long. And to me, that's what the secret of life is. All right? And what are your opinions? Am I way off base? I don't know. I think I have decided, at least in my life, what the meaning of life is. Staying on top of things and not letting things go for too long. Thank you for listening. This has been Jamie on YouTube. Peace.